guys, it's me again. Just coming on here just to give you a little bit of an update. This is a real impromptu video. I didn't plan on making it, but I don't know, talking to you guys seems to help me take my mind off things, because our last cat that we had, second last cat that we had, he ended up getting taken to the vet, and they said, well, we're going to keep him overnight, but he's improving. We took him in the morning, and at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, they called and said he's doing well, and we can pick him up the next morning around 8 o'clock. They said that he was eating and everything, and they called us at 5 a.m. and said that he passed away. He passed away alone in the vet. In my mind, it makes me think like he's sitting there and we dumped him off. We deserted him, and I cried my eyes out, and I still get teary thinking about it. And now I'm thinking about Maddie, and I don't want that phone call to say, yeah, she's doing fine, come and get her, and then something happens and, you know, she passes away. And I mean, she is 14, I know that. And I just, it's so hard losing pets, it really is. I can't have kids. That's going to be another video. I wanted kids so bad. So bad. I wanted a boy and a girl, but I would have had anything. I would have loved any boy or girl, boy, girl, you name it. Twins, triplets, I would have loved them. Like, I wanted kids so long, but I can't. And I'll explain that in another video. But so I have pets. I have cats. I want dogs. We were in apartments. This is our first house that we bought together. I had a house with someone else, but this is the first house where I was able to, now I can have dogs, right? Because I was in apartments and I was always on the 3rd or 4th floor. I was actually on the 7th floor of my last one, second last one. So taking a dog and then having to take it downstairs and then find a way to, you know, it's not fair to the animal, right? If you're on the main floor, it's okay if you have a balcony, but if you're in a closed unit, it's just not fair, especially if you're high up. So we do plan on getting dogs one day, but I'm hoping these animals that we have now, we have 3 cats, 2 are 10 and 1's 14. To introduce a dog right now would be, nah, I don't think the cats would like it, and I really want to get a puppy so I can raise it from puppy to adult, and I've always wanted dogs. We had a Sheltie growing up, we had a German Shepherd, we had a mutt. He was a Heinz 57, he was everything. Seymour, I had him when I lived in BC, and I woke up one morning and that was my first pet. I had also a cat, Puss and Frisky, out there. But this was my first dog, and when I woke up in the morning, there was like 14 piles of puke everywhere. So my Baba took him to the vet, and he passed. They had to put him down because he was really sick. He was really old, though. Like, you can tell he was really old, and that was my first loss of a pet. And it doesn't get easier. It doesn't. And talking to you guys helps take my mind off it. It really does. I don't know, it feels like I'm talking to an audience, but without the fear of having an audience, you know what I mean? Like, I can't do public speaking. Like I said, I was valedictorian when I was in grade 9, and that was the hardest thing I had to do. Um, so this is like public speaking, but without the people. So, yeah. Anyways, I wanted to give you an update on the girl who got left in the cold by a bus driver. That was from my last video. I just wanted to update. It says that 9 students were marked absent because the bus didn't show up, and it took time to figure out what happened. The school division said the privately contracted bus driver who failed to pick up the girl and 8 others will no longer be allowed to drive for their schools. That is good. That's good. You can't just not pick someone up because you don't want to be late because of an accident. Like, I want to know what your guys' views on that is, because I mean, the girl had to, like, in Winnipeg here, let me ask Siri, what's the temperature in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada?
It's minus 24 degrees outside.
Minus 24. And that is not with the wind chill. With the wind chill, it feels like, hurry up, minus 31 degrees Celsius. That's what it feels like. Can you see? Oh, how do I get this so you can see? Oh, there. Can you see a little bit there? There we go. And look at the top. Extreme cold weather. Like, really? You have to tell us that. Like, we didn't know it on our own. Like, oh, yeah, you gotta put big red banner. Extremely cold out there. No kidding. Oh my goodness. So I emailed the vet and I asked if we can make a payment plan, because the end cost will probably be about $1,100 for Maddie to stay there for 3 days or 3 nights, get the medicine and all that testing and stuff like that. Our old vet used to let us do that because whenever we took our animals in, it was always thousands of dollars. Always. It was never like $100. It was always like, a couple of our cats had cancer, one had FIV, so it's never cheap. So we always, and I was taking my animals there for 20 years, so I mean, they were okay with it. So I emailed them today and I said, you know, because on their website it says you have to pay for everything, like when you pick up your animal. So I emailed them and I said, you know, $1,100 is a lot of money. Can you maybe, like, could we make it into payments? Because we already put $500 down. If we can make the other $600 into like $200 a month maybe. And I said you can also contact Corridon Animal Hospital. That's where we used to take our animals, and that's where they used to let me have a payment plan. I was always on time. I never missed a payment. Everything was always paid up, and if they can find out exactly how much we paid over the course of 20 years, and they'll be astonished. It's thousands of dollars. So I told them to feel free to go and call them and see about our credit there, and hopefully they will let us pay the remainder over the course of maybe 3 months, $200 a month, because it's really tough, right? But she's worth it. She's worth every penny. So this was just a quick video. I just wanted to come on here and give you an update on the girl. She's doing okay. She's scared. Her mom is going to take her to the bus stop for about a month because the girl is emotionally and physically and emotionally upset about it. And she's scared to walk to the bus and wait by herself now, so her mother is going to stay with her for a month. And then after that, hopefully she'll be able to get over it and go on, you know, on her own, because it's going to be a different bus driver, so hopefully this will never happen again. I mean, and things like this don't happen when it's like, you know, it's nice outside where she can, you know, maybe walk. I don't know how far away from the school is, but not in this weather. This weather is absolutely insane. Like, you go out there and you're frozen. If you're not covered, like your hands and face and everything is frozen solid. Like you can't. It's too cold. And I feel so bad for the homeless people, because every week or every 2 weeks we always hear about someone passing away on a bench downtown because they just froze to death because the shelters don't have room. The shelters don't have room to house all these homeless people who need shelter this time of year. It is just too darn cold to have people out there suffering and freezing to death. It's horrible. And I'd love to get out of here if I could. Oh gosh. But thank you for watching my video. As always, subscribe if you're not already. I make videos every single day, sometimes twice a day, like today. I'm open to any suggestions that you guys might have on videos. I'm here to talk about whatever you guys want and to maybe inspire and help people. And I'm just oh, speaking of, I'm like an angel, internet angel. Speaking of, I wanted to say, and no, I'm not sponsored by this, but this is my all-time favorite perfume in the entire world. It's Angel by look at this carpet. By Thierry Mugler. I thought it was Thierry Mugler because that's how good my French is, right? Until I heard Charles Gross say Thierry Mugler or something like that. I'm sorry, but I don't know French. But I was gonna say I'm an internet angel, and I'm coming here to grant your wishes on whatever you want me to talk about. So, Angel, I love it. All right, you guys, have a great day. Pray for my kitty, and I will see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.